Good afternoon, children. How are you? I think all are very good. Yes or no? Okay. Now, today we are going to start our lesson number 5, and the name of the lesson is The Water Around Us. Okay. And in this lesson, we will understand the importance of water, sources of water, forms of water. Okay. Now, see, what is water? Water is the basic necessity of life. Yes or no? We all know that we can't live without water. Yes or no? We may live without food for some time, but we cannot live without water. You can say after 1 or 2 hours we just need water, and we are just, you can say, anything else we don't want to eat, but we need water to drink, to just quench our thirst. Yes or no? Okay, now see this diagram. You can see it. Can you see the diagram? Yes or no? See this diagram. In between, this is water, and what the diagram shows, how we use water. You can see in this picture, and you can easily learn that uses of water. Water is used for cooking, for bathing, for watering the plants, for cleaning the utensils, for drinking, and this is also for bathing. You can see how many useful, you can say, the things which we are doing with the help of water. Yes or no? It means you can see the importance of water, how much important it is for us. It is necessary for us also, for plant life also. Now see, many industries require water. For what? They need in their industries also, and to transport the things through water also. Now see, these are all water transport. You can see in the picture, these all are water transport, which are also helpful in the transportation of goods. Goods are the things which are sent from one place to another. Okay, and this also help the people to get the things. You can use these transport, and these transport float on the water. That means at that place water is, then also water is very important in the business also, in our day to day life also. Now see, water is also used to generated hydroelectricity. Electricity, we know that we are getting at our home, but the electricity which is generated from the water, that is called hydroelectricity. You can see in this diagram, this is water, and here some machines are there, and from the, you can say, from the height, water is just fast flowing it down, and with the help of this instrument, hydroelectricity is generated, and then it reaches to our homes. Understand, my children? I think it is very interesting to see by the diagram, so you can easily learn the things. Now comes to the next point. Now see, water is available in how many forms? Now see, water, you can say, having 3 forms. What are these? Solid, liquid, and gas. Now what is solid? This is solid form, this is liquid form, and this is gas form. Solid form, you have seen ice at your home, that is also an frozen water. You can see very hard. Yes or no? Then what is the meaning of solid water? Solid water is frozen, freeze जो किया होता है, and example of it is ice. We have seen at our home also. This is a form of water. Now comes to the liquid water. That water we use to drink, that water we see in the lakes, rivers, all, you can say, oceans also. Small, you can say, at our tap that water is coming, that is a form of liquid water. And what is gas? Gas is when water vapors in the air that we cannot see, but water vapors are there, that is a gas form of water. Understand these 3 forms. What are the 3 forms of water? Yes or no, children? 3 forms: solid, liquid, and gas. Understand? Yes or no? Okay. Now comes to the, just see what is the picture of this. You can say what is the diagram shows here. This is the picture of water cycle. Water cycle. You can see one circle is just making here. That's why we are saying that this is a water cycle. Water on earth moves in a continuous cycle. And what is this cycle? You can see in this picture. See, this is sun. Sun gives us heat or energy, we know. And see, these are the clouds. And here you can see drops are there. This is rain. Yes or no? When these clouds giving the, you can say, water in the form of rain, that is called precipitation. And that water comes in the river, and that water just flowing here, then sun gives the heat and it just goes in the form of gas in the atmosphere. You can see. Yes or no? This is sun. Okay, this gives us heat and energy. But see, when these clouds give water in the form of rain, you can see, this is called precipitation. And when water goes in the rivers, you can see this is the collection of water. It may be rivers, lakes, sea, oceans. But when sun gives, you can say, heat, then water, you can see, this is evaporating, just going upside again in the form of gas. Yes or no? Then again they are going in a small water vapors, and they are making small clouds. And when these water vapors, you can say, cool down, they are making a huge cloud. Or when clouds are heavy in size, then they again comes down in the form of rain. And this is the water cycle, that water circulate from the, you can say, clouds to river, and then again goes to the atmosphere, then again come back on the earth. This is the water cycle. Okay, interesting diagram it is. With the help of this, we can understand the water cycle easily, and we learn it for, you can say, for a long time. Yes or no? Yes? Okay. Now comes to the next point. Water cycle has three main stages. We have seen the diagram. Yes or no? Three, you can see the water cycle also. We have seen the forms of water also. Now these water cycle has three main stages. First is evaporation. What is the meaning of evaporation? When liquid water changes into, it is wrong written here, it is, you can say, gas, changes into gas on heating. You can see it when liquid water, the water which we are drinking, when we are making just it boil or we can heat it, you can see this is gas. Yes or no? And the process of this heating the water is called evaporation, in which liquid water changes into gas. This is evaporation. Beta, here changes into gas is written. I have make it correct. You see it. Okay. This is wrong, and I have written here gas. Okay. This is the evaporation. Now comes to the condensation. What is the meaning of condensation? Condensation means when these, you can see, these are the, you can say, gas form is here. When these water vapors changes into liquid form on cooling. See, this is gas form. When they cool down, just drops are lying downside. This is called condensation. This is called condensation. You can see this, you can, kettle is just heating and gas is coming here, and when these gas or water vapors cool down and coming in a drop form, this is called condensation. Understand, my children? Any problem? When you watch this video 2 to 3 times, then you only understand, because slowly and slowly we are learning, and you are very small children. Yes or no? Very small. You have to do a lot of work, because there is a lot of things to understand. And now you are just, you can say, when watching these videos or these presentation, you feel that it is very interesting and we learn it for a long time. Okay. Now see, third one is precipitation. Precipitation form of water that comes down on the earth's surface where we are living when clouds are giving water in the form of rain, snow, sleet or hail. You can see sleet is a form of heavy rain. Hail जो बर्फ़ की जो गिरते हैं, देखे ना, ओले गिरते हैं. Snow, you can see the snow also in the hilly areas. These are the, when these coming, you can say the water which coming in this form, that is called precipitation. Okay, understand my children? Okay, go to next. Now see the story of water cycle. I have told you, see, this is the circle. When water comes from the hilly areas and goes to the sea, then sun gives the heat that it goes back in the atmosphere, and then water drops are collected, and then they are making clouds, and then again rain is here. Yes, this is a, you can say, story of water cycle, that water comes on the earth, then goes in the air, then again fall down in the form of rain. So this is the story of a water cycle. Very interesting diagram it is, and we can easily understand the process. We understand the terms also, that what is evaporation, what is transpiration, what is condensation, what is precipitation. My children, this is sometimes very difficult words to learn, but when we see the diagram we can easily learn it, and you can say remain forever in our mind also. Now see, what are the sources of water? Sources means from where we get the water. The main source of water is rainwater. This is the main source. And surface water, you can see we are living on the surface of the earth, and here the source of water is river, lakes and ponds also, which are human made ponds are here, in which water is collected. Groundwater, which is under the you can say surface of the earth. Surface of the earth, you know, rivers and lake. Groundwater, which goes down to the earth, and from where we are getting that groundwater with the help of wells or springs, that is, or tube wells also. In the villages we have seen tube wells also, hand pumps also. These all are the sources of water. Okay, my children, is it interesting or not? Very interesting, and I hope that you understand it well. Okay, now see how we can make water, you can say, pure for us for drinking. How you can make it pure? One, if you are not if you are not having RO or aquaguard at your home, the first and simple method is boiling water. When we are boiling the water, it kills all the germs in that water and make it you can say clean for drinking. Another way is water filter, which are available. Another is aquaguard ROs, which we can use. Water filters are also available without electricity. They are using also in the tap. We can fit it, and they are giving us pure water. And aquaguard and RO purifier, mostly of the students are having at their home, we can see. So these are the method which are used to just make the water clean. With the help of this, we can make water for our drinking purpose. Okay. Now see, what is the, you can say, what is the heading here written? Rainwater harvesting. And what is rainwater? When clouds give water in the form of drops, this is called rain. And when we collect this water somewhere in a tank, or you can say in the you can say ground also, if we are making holes and like this, if we are storing that water there, this process is called rainwater harvesting. And we can use this water for future use when we need it, just like cleaning, washing, gardening, any other purpose we can use it. Yes, you can remember this thing. Why we are storing this water? Because water is very precious and we should not waste it. We can use as many methods we know to just save the water. Okay, At many places people do not have any source of water. They know the value of it, and we are having a lot of water, then we are making, you can say, we are wasting it also. So be careful, because water is very precious. Now children, I think that you understand this lesson, and this is the overview I am giving you, and later on we can discuss this lesson from the book also. And your homework is to watch this video and just read your chapter from your book also. Okay children, have a good day.